Hey, we're two fat guys.
We just watched Howard the Duck.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
That was a thing. I mean, I was okay with that. It wasn't a good movie.
It's what you think it is.
I could see, because you said you saw it as a kid.
Yeah, I saw it as a kid, and honestly, like watching it now, I don't go, man, what a good movie. I'm like, oh man, there's a duck. It's a fucking duck walking around playing guitar.
Yeah, I could see my younger self being way more entertained by this movie.
Yeah.
Because it's about a duck.
It's true. Nostalgia will get you a long way with these sort of movies.
Yeah, I unfortunately went in with zero nostalgia.
And Leah Thompson in her full 80s glory.
Yep.
And the 80s glam rock hair, and she's pantsless. So.
Oh yeah, I was about to start reading something, and then
I think there were other things in the movie, but I kind of forget about. I kind of forgot everything after her pants came off.
Tim Robbins is in it.
I don't think so. I think it was just Leah Thompson pantsless.
Jeffrey Jones is in it.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't ring a bell. Something about her without pants on is the only.
Yeah. So it's when like in the middle of watching this movie, I was kind of, because I went in totally blind, and so in like the Act 2 lull that every movie gets, I started looking up the comics and like figuring out who he was as a comic character, see if that was different.
Fucking awesome is the answer.
Yeah, apparently way different for the comics. I wanted to read a quote directly from the Wikipedia.
The only source that matters.
Yeah, we stopped trusting Wikipedia.
This whole thing falls apart. Fucking the Sky Gods agree.
Yep. Ignore that.
Or don't pay attention to that and ignore us. Your call.
Yeah. So the writer of the comic book version of Howard the Duck states, the book is existentialist, and its main joke is that there is no joke. That life's most serious moments and most incredibly dumb moments are often distinguishable only by a momentary point of view. This is diametrically opposed to the screenwriter Gloria Katz, who adapted the comic to the screen, saying, it's a film about a duck from outer space. It's not supposed to be an existential experience. And yeah, that came through. Her vision came through, because it is about a duck from space.
Yeah. I think
that's about it.
Yeah, you seem like the sort of person that most intelligent people are who really enjoy sort of the comic character. I don't know if you're gonna sit down and read all the issues, but
probably not. But
it's just sort of lampooning the talking animals, which I mean, who doesn't love the talking animals?
Yeah, like I can get what little bit I read. I'm like, I can get behind comic version.
There's a lot of fun stuff in comic. In fact, there's one artist for Marvel. Whenever they tell him to do a big crowd scene, whenever they don't specifically say, "Don't put Howard the Duck in this," he's like fucking front and center. You'll see it in like the Skrull invasion, Secret Invasion. He's in there a lot. Like Civil War, there'll be like battle scenes, and Howard the Duck's under some rubble right up front. Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name because I don't have the internet and couldn't look it up. But yeah, he puts him in just every crowd scene he gets a chance to, and he's hilarious. So the comic character is fantastic.
I would. I'm gonna actually go back and look at my Civil War stuff, see if I can find him.
Play Spot Howard the Duck in Civil War.
Oh man, and get to reread Civil War.
Right?
That'll be good.
I mean to do that, but I should probably go forward because man, I got like I stopped after Secret Invasion. Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one I stopped after because then there's where Norman Osborn's in charge.
Yeah.
Or Reign or whatever it's called. And then there's Fear itself, which I hear is super good. Where like the old Norse fear god comes back and he's taking over the world.
That seems okay.
And yeah, Asgard was destroyed, so Asgard they all the Asgardians took over Kansas or something, and like Kansas is now floating in the
we
sky.
Declare.
Yeah, they're like, this is ours. Goodbye, new Asgard. But back to Howard the Duck. He should be in everything.
Or nothing.
Oh yeah, I go off nostalgia. I fully admit that it's largely run off of nostalgia. It just kills me when at the end of this song they have a band on. It's different than when Will Smith raps over the credits.
Yeah, which is great.
Which is great. But you see Leah Thompson in her '80s girl glam band, and then Howard the Duck comes on stage and plays a guitar solo and dances. It's a whole different animal then.
I see what you did.
I didn't.
There.
No, I didn't.
You did. I heard you.
I know. As soon as I said, I was like, "Get back in my mouth, words!" No. I wasn't trying to be funny.
All right. So next up we have The Amazing Spider-Man from 1977. This is a bit of a different one than some of the other movies on the list. This was a pilot to a TV series.
Mm-hmm. Which I believe the Captain Americas were, if I recall my Wikipedia reading.
That they were intended to be?
Yeah, they put them like, hey, maybe people like these will start doing Captain America.
Yeah.
Because that was around the time of the Incredible Hulk, so it was sort of, and Spider-Man as well. In the 70s. The Incredible Hulk did so well on TV that they started trying to do, it's like Hollywood now. They'll do anything that works once, let's do it 400 times until people stop paying us for it.
Yeah, this is the only one that I think on our list that was actually picked up. Like, this was a series.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
It was super short. Yeah, the only reason I included it was because I remember watching this. It was released theatrically in other countries, like just about because it's a totally standalone story. But it's the origin.
Didn't you say for the longest time you thought you were crazy? Cause,
absolutely. Yeah, because like I found this in like some bargain bin in Walmart, like in Oklahoma. I was like, cool, live action Spider-Man, because it was when I was into the Spider-Man cartoon. And, like, no one else had even heard of this thing. It was kind of before, like, I could just go onto IMDb and find it. Even then, I was like, I don't know the name of it. I was like, live-action Spider-Man. And they're like, we're planning to do one soon in, like, 2001. They're like,
oh, we have to wait.
I'm like, yeah, like, they're like, oh, hey, we're doing this live-action Spider-Man. I'm like, crap, now no one's ever going to think that there was another one. But I found it.
Is Tobey Maguire in this one as infant Spider-Man?
That'd be good.
Or not alive, or pre-born Spider-Man.
You'll see a pregnant woman walking in the background.
Like, oh, that's Tobey Maguire. Very good. All right, so, yeah, we're going to do that, and we'll see you on the other side.